Price here with the Central Florida Affiliate League, going to go over some of the details for this upcoming weekend for the 2014 SummerSlam event. Just want to first of all say thank you to everyone who is competing. Hope you guys have a good time, good, safe, fun, enjoyable weekend. Thank you to the host gyms that are willing to open their doors and let us come in and put on these events. Without them, this league wouldn't take place. So we're very thankful for those gyms that open their doors to us and allow us to hopefully grow the CrossFit community. It's a big part of what the Central Florida Affiliate League is about, is a local CrossFit community coming together, hanging out, having a good time through fitness. First off, for the first event, as you've seen, is an 800-meter team run. The whole team will participate in this event, carrying a 45-pound or 25-pound weight with the team. At all times, the team, in order to advance, will have to have the weight off the ground. If you're tired and you set the weight down, you can't keep running. You have to move as a team with the weight off the ground. The men's weight is 45 pounds, the women's weight is 25. If it is a same-sex team, example, we have a few all-women teams, then they will carry two 25-pound plates. Or if it's an all-male team, they'll carry two 45-pound plates with them. So at all teams will have two plates with them at all points in time. The clock stops when the full team crosses the finish line. So it doesn't do you any good if one person runs ahead and comes in 30 seconds or so early. Your clock still keeps running, and the final time is when the full team crosses the 800-meter finish line. For event number 2, we are doing a pull-up hold. This will be with a pronated grip, if you were, or a double overhand grip. There will be no reversed or mixed grips. Your hands will hold the pull-up bar like that. Your chin will stay over the bar. At no point in time can you use your chin to rest on the bar and help support some of your weight. If your chin is on the bar and you're resting there, the clock stops and the event for you is over. So chin has to stay off the bar, but it needs to stay above it for the clock to keep going. Event number 3 will be the clean ladder. Now for the clean ladder, all barbells will be given the same value. So for the first weight, we're starting with an 85-pound for women or 135-pound barbell for men. That barbell will receive 1 point. The next barbell will receive 2, the next barbell 3, and so on up the ladder. As many people as like can participate in the event, or as few. You can use your whole team or just a few people on the team. This event with the 8-minute cap will encourage some teamwork and some strategy to figure out how to get the most points available out of each barbell. Each lift will only be afforded that point. So somebody can't come up to the 85-pound barbell and crank out 10 power cleans at 85 pounds for 10 points. Once that weight is hit, then you must move up to the next weight. If you start at a weight and your first teammate comes up and misses the clean, you cannot then go back down in weight. So if you decided to start at, say, 125 pounds for women and you miss that weight, you can't advance. Actually, you cannot go back in weight. You could then advance if you felt that you can make the weight, but there is no going back down the ladder. You have to either stay where you're at or move up in weight. For the clean, any style will be used. You can power clean or full clean, however the barbell does start on the ground. Event number 4 is a team relay race. It starts with a 40-meter walking lunge for one person. When that person comes back to the team, the whole team will then begin a 400-meter run. Once the entire team finishes the 400 meters, then begins a 500-meter relay race, or relay row, I should say, with a 250-meter split. So one person from each team will hop on the rower, row 250 meters. Once they hit their 250, they will hop off the rower. The next person hops on and finishes their 250 meters Each team will only have one rower. Once that row is complete, 2 team members will then perform 50 wall ball shots. Only one person can work at a time. However, you can do an alternating style, or you can do as many reps as you'd like and the next person hops in wherever you left off. Either way is fine, however, only one person can work at any point in time. The weight for the wall ball shots is 20 and 14 pounds. I believe there was a typo on the Facebook page where it said 16, but the weight will be 14 pounds for women. So 20 and 14 and 9 and 10 foot targets respectively. Once you're completed with the 50 wall ball shots, you'll move on to 50 hand release push-ups. And these are the same as the wall ball shots. Only one person can work at a time, and it can be either multiple reps in a row or alternating style. Either way is fine, as long as only one person is working at once. Once you complete the hand release push-ups, you'll move on to a 300-meter relay row as well. So it'll be 150 meters for each person. So once the 300 meters is done, the team will then perform a 200-meter run, at the end of which there will be another 40-meter walking lunge to finish off the event. For event number 5 is a team chipper. This will be 100 of each movement. You'll have step-ups, which will be to a 24 or 20-inch box. 25 or 15 pounds will be carried. On each of these movements for the chipper, only one person on each team can work at a time. Multiple people cannot work. It would create too much havoc trying to judge several people on one team working at once, so only one person can work. You'll have one box, and you'll have also 2 barbells. So the box can be flipped over from 24 to 20 inches, depending on who is working. The step-ups will be normal box jump standards where both feet must come to a complete rest at the top of the box, hips are in full extension, and then you can step back down. The burpees will be to a plate, 45 and 25 pound plate. Ab mat sit-ups and ab mat will be used. Judges will go over prior to the event starting the standards for the sit-up, but normal standards, hands must touch in the back, and feet will either hands will either touch the feet in a butterfly style or touch the ground in between the feet if you're using a separated stance where the feet aren't touching. At the end, you'll have 100 thrusters. Men's weight is 45-pound bar. Women's weight is a 35-pound bar. This will be that'll end the final event. Prior to the workouts kicking off Saturday morning, all the movement standards will be addressed at each location. Any questions can then be asked if you're wondering still about any of the movements, but all movement standards will be gone over. As with any time that we run an event, full range of motion will be expected. So on the wall ball shots and thrusters, it'll be a squat with the hip crease passing below the knee. We'll need to go at or below parallel with that. Step-ups, once again, we went over that. Full extension at the top of the box. Burpees will be a full extension at the top of the plate. So good range of motion is expected for each and every event from all the athletes participating. Once again, thank you. Look forward to a great event this Saturday, July 26th. Look forward to seeing you there. Thank you.